Rob, we've been talking for some time now about the plight of AMC Theatres. You know, we've covered it all before. Cole's notes. They spent tons of money to acquire new theaters, upgrade their theaters, put in the prime theaters, put in all the leather seats, and then a ton of money to get their AMC A-list, the best thing that ever happened to film fans, by the way, to get their AMC A-list program up and running. And just as they finished spending all that money and going into all that debt to start reaping the rewards, the lockdown happens and the quarantine happens and they're forced to shut down and they've been in some financial trouble. So Rob, you and I have talked a bit about over the past number of weeks, what's the navigating way out for AMC? How can this resolve? Are they going to completely go under? Will a third party come and get involved in this? And I want to jump in a time machine right now, Rob. I want to jump in a time machine. And I want to go back about a month ago, when I proposed a possible solution to how AMC might be getting out of all this thing. Let's jump back and visit John and Rob from 1 month ago. Check this out. And there are the financial institutions that are saying they expect AMC to breach, and there is a low likelihood that they will ever reopen their doors again. I, of course, believe they will, because I believe a third party will come in and save the day, be that the studios, or maybe a company like Amazon. But Amazon. I don't see Amazon having a problem if they owned and took over this major movie theater chain. I don't see there being any problem, because Amazon makes money when people buy movies off of Amazon, even if those movies belong to other people. Listen, with Amazon trying to get a foot into the entertainment business, with them having enough money to, without blinking much, paying off all the debt for AMC Theaters and having all the operating capital in the world to make them up and run, you keep all the infrastructure there. You keep all the people. You just come in and say, okay, now we are paying off that $5 billion in debt, which Jeff Bezos goes, wait a minute, I think I've got that in like a back pocket here. Yeah, here you go. Here's $5 billion. So you pay off the $5 billion debt, you take over controlling interest of the company, and you just let it run, and you slowly start to work that synergy of working in Amazon branding into it. So that was 1 month ago, Rob. That was 1 month ago. So what do we wake up here to today? Ed and I wake up today and we find this and the headlines. AMC Entertainment stock soars on Amazon acquisition speculation. Actually, and it's being reported in a lot of the financial trades right now that it looks like Amazon is interested and is circling the idea of taking a look at AMC Theaters. And Rob, you know what I think about this. I mean, I already made this case a while ago. I think this is a perfect marriage. On a couple of levels. Number one, AMC, I should say. AMC needs help right now. There's no way around that. AMC needs help right now, badly. They need a huge influx of cash. They need some stability. They need that assurance that they're going to be able to move forward. They need that. Now, also, let's take a look at Amazon. Amazon, in the last number of years, Rob, has been in the business of trying to establish not only their digital dominance, but they have gradually more and more been developing a brick and mortar physical location arm to their business. Whether it's the Amazon stores where you can just walk in and find some high profile things in Amazon. We've got one of those in Glendale here. Whether it's, their takeover of Whole Foods, they now have grocery chains and all this kind of stuff. They are getting more and more to the physical business. And we already know that Amazon has been making a lot of strides in developing their entertainment arm as well. And Rob, one of the things I said before that was a hesitation of mine of a studio, an entertainment company taking over theater. Let's say Warner Brothers takes over Regal, right? Well, guess what? You might have to now take a bus 20 miles outside of town to watch a Paramount film, because are they going to play Paramount films again? Whatever. But guess what? Amazon is already in the business of selling other people's stuff. Yeah, you want to come watch a Disney movie at an AMC, which now stands for Amazon Movie Cinemas? You want to come to an AMC theater and watch Disney? Yeah, come on in, because we're going to make money off it. It's great. They're already in that business. This would be a dream. I think this is a dream scenario. And then guess what? You brought this up before, Rob, and I think it was a really important point. What does Amazon know about running a theater chain? Nothing. That's why they just take it over and keep all the infrastructure in place. You keep the CEO, you keep their executive officers, you let them continue to run, you just give them oversight, and gradually over time you start to integrate. Who knows? Maybe AMC A-List gets rolled into Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime member? You're an A-List member. I mean, I don't know, but I think the possibilities are endless. I loved this idea before. I still love it now. But now it should be pointed out here that these reports have not said that this is imminent. They're saying there's been some initial discussions. They don't know. They don't even know if these discussions are still ongoing. But clearly, Rob, the people at AMC and Amazon carefully study what Robert Meyer Burnett and John Campea say on the John Campea Show and take action when we speak. But anyway, Rob, you see these reports. What are you thinking about this notion now of an Amazon possibly looking at taking over an AMC Theatres?
Well, on my own show, I reported on an article that a guy wrote in Medium, really smart article about how Hollywood would move forward, how the entertainment business would move forward. And he postulated about a month ago that Amazon taking over studios would be a very good thing because exactly what you said. They've got brick and mortar stores that they can use the space to a better advantage, that there's a lot of space in movie theaters that maybe are not. Like, imagine, John, like something like the ArcLight or like an AMC that has 16 theaters, right? Well, what if they took it over and 2 of those theaters were not theaters anymore, but they used them for retail space, or put other things in those auditoriums and turned it into a 14-plex with 2 stores, like 2 Amazon whatever, whatever they want to sell. And it's, I think they could turn it into an amazing conglomeration. You could rebrand it, like you said, Amazon Movie Theaters. What if it's Amazon's Master Cinema, or something? And it's all Dolby. Every auditorium is Dolby. They turn the whole thing into this. But like you said, it's all Amazon Prime theaters, Amazon Prime membership. It's co-branded all the way across the board. And like you said, you keep the entire infrastructure, you keep all the people in place that are already there. And I think it could be, look, there's a lot of people that are scared of Amazon's dominance all over the world. But right now I'm thinking about how can we save our movie theaters? And I think Amazon also being in production, I'd like to see more Amazon product in movie theaters. Like maybe they would launch, I don't know, a series there. Like I would love to have seen the first 3 or 4 episodes of Jack Ryan in a movie theater,
Right.
or The Expanse. Amazon has The Expanse. What if you had an opportunity to come watch episodes of The Expanse in a theater? Man, I'd love that.
Or an upcoming Lord of the Rings series?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you could come in and they could even do a thing where they show an episode of a show as a short subject and then they show a movie. You could go see Manchester by the Sea, which is an Amazon movie. I mean,
right.
I don't mean they bring it back, but something new. I mean, I think synergistically, it's good for the entertainment business as a whole. And I think it would be great as long as Amazon doesn't skimp on the theaters, as long as presentation is there. The thing that those Dolby cinemas are so dope, as long as they maintain that quality. That's why rather than saying Amazon Movie Cinema or whatever, I think they should call them Master Cinemas or something and make sure that you're getting a premium experience across the board. That's what I'm most interested in. Best project.
When you look at what Amazon is doing with their physical stores right now, they are pioneering new technology. Like a lot of these Amazon, they have these grab and go stores where literally you go into the store. They are pioneering great technology. You go into one of these Amazon stores. Have you seen this? And you scan your AMC Prime bar, right? When you go into the store, you scan your AMC Prime thing as you go in. You just grab everything you need and walk out. And it automatically, they have all this sensor technology to know exactly what it is you took and put in your cart. And then you just bag it yourself and leave. You don't have to go to a cashier. You don't have to do anything because it already knows what you got. You already scanned in and it just charges your Amazon Prime. If they're going to take that sort of care and detail and investing in new technologies and experiences, the consumer experience, can you imagine what they could bring to a movie theater chain? Now, look, let me disclose here, full disclosure off the top for those of you who don't know. My wife recently left Hasbro and is now an employee. She's now a senior program manager for Amazon. So I just want to give full disclosure on that. But regardless, I think this is a beautiful idea. I love it. And to think about what they could bring to a consumer experience in the movie theaters, I think it could be really fun. But I don't know, guys, question is, what do you guys think about that? Maybe you see some pitfalls to that idea. Maybe we've had enough of Amazon taking over everything. I don't know. How do you guys feel about it? Jump into the comment section below and let me know your thoughts. All right, guys.